we stay chopping it up. And when we get up in the club, all my people to the bar, and we lock it up. And we get a little high, and we get a little drunk, and we get a little drunk. Let me get y'all some shit that make you wanna bang this out your trunk. Come on, get money, get cash, that check for me. All my sisters, bust your check for me. Everybody from every hood, bang your head till you break your motherfucking neck. Come here. Just let me give you respect to what it do. When your secret one is he keep bouncing up and down these streets. So turn your head, break your neck, come on. Break your neck, come on. Break your neck, come on. Bang your head until you start to break your neck, come on. Break your neck, come on. Break your neck, come on. Break your neck.
There we go. Somehow
The Vibe, classic hip hop for Tucson. It's a West Coast Wednesday this afternoon on the 97.5 Vibe at 5.
Let's stay up there now. What up, what up? Big body and big. What is up? Happy fucking hump day. So I thought I would say hi to you guys on my lunch because I just wanted to. How's everyone doing? Harassment chojo over a boner talking coming for us. Oh, you ever hear such more stupid things? Oh yeah, I clicked over there and I literally spent 2 seconds of hearing that motherfucking bitch Jen being like, I deserve to have Chloe, and I know Jules knows where she is, and that literal fucking half-wit George is like, you're right, Jen, you're right. It's like, are you really like, this has got to be some sort of like long troll on their end, like seriously, like, you don't like her, George? Why are you acting like you give a shit about Jen? You probably sitting there making fun of her boner long before Jules ever did. Anyways, you know, I think it's funny how George thinks he really got me, huh? He's like, you upset over there, Amzi? Am I upset over there about what? By saying that, what did I say in that little post that he put up? Fun fact is, that is all you have on me, motherfucker. And I'm actually surprised that your sad ass, that his sad ass didn't fucking bring it up before. But now he has nothing in his back pocket. The fuck you gonna do? They've been doing this. I've been doing this for 6 motherfucking years. This is going on 7. Like, you really think that a George or a Jen are going to get me off this platform? Fuck no. And I put everything on God. Like, I promise you that I will do whatever it takes. If I have to fucking fly out there, or if I have to pay for Jules' fucking flight to Ohio her damn self, like, I will help her. So don't think that just because I said, oh, I felt like Jules snapped when she brought Jim Terry over. Yeah, I think I had a moment there where people knew that I wasn't happy about the Jim Terry stuff. And I was like, oh shit, she's doxing Jen's house. But you know what she didn't do? She didn't dox her address. So just doxing a motherfucking house ain't doing shit. Bringing someone over to a few times ain't doing shit. So did I overreact? Sure, but that was not the main. Hey, Jules, speaking of which. But that wasn't the main reason why I messaged you, George, was it? It was because I was apologizing. But you know what? I don't need to use microaggressions towards you or anything derogatory, really. Because you yourself as a human being, even your whole self, like, as much as you want to convince people that you like yourself, like, that is that is enough punishment in itself for me. I don't have to go around and say horrible things to someone like George. Because George has horrible things daily just by being George. Can you imagine actually being him? Can you imagine actually being Jen? Can you imagine being... Oh, now they got D up there. Yeah. Oh. God, you got a guy who can't get kids, a woman whose kids don't talk to her, and again, I'm trying to be a better person, so I'm gonna leave that third one out. But I'm sure y'all can you can fill in the blank. Those are some choice ass people up there that you really want to know what their thoughts about society are. Is motherfucking D, Jen, and George. Wow, yeah. Hold on, I got a message for review. I'ma lick your feet. I might let you. No, I don't like foot play. Actually, I don't like that. You can you can lick my leg, but you're not gonna lick my foot. I don't like my feet licked. I don't like, that's not a me thing. So, but hold on. Should I go sit on the swing at this park over here? No, fuck that. But it is. Oh, it's only 97 right now. I thought it was going to register higher. I will say, and I hope I don't jinx myself, but this summer this spring has really sprung. It's not been a immediate 104 degrees every day. And when I first moved here last April, by May, it was in the hundreds already. So I don't have ticklish feet, actually. I am very ticklish, but the one place I'm not ticklish is my feet, oddly enough. So, yeah, so back to the whole, I really don't get, like, this internet harassment. They were really gonna learn, and one day these cyberbully laws are gonna be into effect. Yeah, they are going to be in effect, but you know who they're geared towards? They're geared towards children. Okay, adults have the wherewithal to say, they're talking about, like for instance, today, if I was a child or a teenager, I might not have the self-control to maybe not go to a place like Reddit and click on and read every little thing that they say about me and cry to myself. That is something that a child might do, or someone who has the mentality of a child. But really it only matters if you are a child, not if you have, depending on your situation. If you're special needs and you have the mentality of a child, that's different. But as far as having the IQ of a child is not the same. Turn it off. You're that ass hurt. Exactly. Then when it comes to kids, you don't necessarily, these cyberbully laws are for people on platforms that they can't control. So when you're in high school nowadays, these old ass motherfuckers might not realize that they have social media like websites where everyone can communicate, and it's these sites where things are being shared. It's not, of course it's the regular schmegular internet as well where people are being cyberbullied, but the majority of this is geared towards children and teenagers, okay, or people that are special needs or some sort of class that is protected. And I'm not talking about gay or whatever race you are. I'm talking about like special needs protected, okay? As far as anyone else who's an adult, if someone is lobbing a bunch of gay slurs at you, you should probably just distance yourself from that as an adult and move forward. Now, if they're actual threats, then that's when you go to the police. And there is a big difference between a threat and a statement or of opinion. I haven't heard Jules make one threat towards George. But I did hear George threaten to put Jules' address and read her address out loud on a live on a Grindr site and send men to her house. Y'all remember that? I do remember him putting on a fat suit and pretending to jack off as Jules. I do remember him putting Clark's face on a blow-up doll. I do remember him calling Circle K is in my city. Let's put it this way. It might not a potential employer. So just because I didn't work there doesn't mean that he didn't go real life. I mean, if that's the case, then that means that I can call all the Circle K's in his neighborhood and let them know, hi, my name is George Dennis, blah, blah. And I'm really butthurt because this lady in Illinois, I'm going to do that. I think I should do that. How about I go live tonight and I'm going to make some phone calls. I'm going to pretend to be George. And I'm going to call all the Columbus Circle K's. And I'm going to tell them what is their opinion about me being threatened by a woman on the internet using a bee cartoon filter. And that I'm very sensitive, so be careful if they see me come in and purchase, anything that includes my ID, to make sure to say hi. Like, in what world? I would never do that. I have no time or place to do that. But they do. And they want to sit there and talk about bullying, harassment, as if what harassment, what bullying. Y'all ain't, their hands ain't clean. Their hands ain't fucking clean. And yeah, still not fucking served. And I want to put it very clear that was before the legal shit started getting into place. Because let me tell you, if I had heard that anyone was filing a TPO or anything on Jules of all people who says shit doesn't do shit. You don't like what someone says. People are really pressed by the things that Jules says. And it reminds me of when people started getting really pressed by the things I said. Because it wasn't always the bad racist comments that I made in the past or things like that. No. Long before that shit took place. Long before, and I take responsibility regardless if I was pushed into it or not. I still take responsibility. I don't act like a victim and I was attacked every fucking day until I finally fucking snapped, which is the fucking truth. But you don't hear me saying that. You hear me saying I said something wrong, XYZ. I'm not making excuses. I'm not pretending to be a victim, which is what they do. I just went down the street. I don't even know what the hell. This is the biggest, smallest apartment building I've ever seen, because you would never have known there was apartments here. I'm in shock. I didn't bring my water and I'm thirsty. Oh! It's not the coldest, but it's water. And whoever that page of mystery yesterday around doing the Lord's work, they posted the community post he made doxing Jules' dad, saying he's gonna call him, right? So you doxing someone's 90-year-old fucking dad, saying you're gonna call and report what they're doing to him, like they a kid. When that didn't work, you decided then to call the police. And to be quite frank, I don't think that's going to work either. I think we all know that you're wasting the police and the system's time. Excuse me. I put on my Reddit accounts not too long ago, so they can't sit here and be like, that was when Jen said that I was running the Bushwatcher, or the Bushwatcher page. I like the Bushwatcher page. And you know why I like the Bushwatcher page? Because they don't only powder people's asses. They'll still call the bullshit out. They still are will post things or cross post things about me, but it's not the more egregious things. It's not the things that are Amzi said that George doesn't have a case and that he's a bully too, so we should call CPS on her. That's what bottom feeders is like. Or bottom feeders is I don't know, it's way too personal. It's just you can tell who's running those pages or who's more invested in those pages. There's only a few people that are actively hate me. And it's Penelope, you got a lot of accounts, don't you, sweetheart? Or at least one main one that just does not shut up and hasn't for years. And now I'm the fact that I know that you're a real, I hate these people. I just want to make clear I hate them. They are the grossest, ghettoest, nasty bitches out there. I would not even fucking throw my trash away on your table, let alone sit at a table with you. And I keep pointing out that being fat is why I look young. Well, then I'm glad I'm fucking fat. Shit, why do you think I like being plus size? Yet again, no one over here is trying to get tweaker thin. If I wanted to get tweaker thin, I'd get some motherfucking meth. Because it'd be real quick to do that. But probably shouldn't do that. So, not gonna. No, I'm trying to get to a healthier. I want my clothes to fit better. I don't want to have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe or have to shop on Shein because I have no money for a new wardrobe or anything like that. And don't knock Shein. Shein has a lot of cute shit. Don't get me wrong. It's like that. What was that movie? Is it Bridesmaids or where she's like, sometimes I have a thought that I could do meth. It's that British lady, and then she's just like, what is it? Well, Rebel Wilson, and she's like, and then I'm like, nah, better not. Like, so it's like your girl has lost weight, and I will continue, and I'm gonna be continuing to lose more weight. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? I don't understand. Like, you know, there's a lot of people out there that, you know, that are probably struggling with weight loss for whatever reason. Even if you're not round and plump or squishy, you know, you still might have some trouble spots. Like, and, or you might have diabetes that runs in your family, or, you know, me being on, like, I don't understand, like, for the people saying this platform is, like, for making content, not a damn one of any of them have made content ever. And talking about someone isn't content. D saying this platform's for content. Then what are you doing on it talking shit about Jules, huh? Don't you got a book to write? Like, what are you doing then? Like, it's fucking hilarious. It's like, all they do is sit on, all Jules does is sit online and talk shit and Amy a little bit here and Maria, you know, Maria. Like, half the time I don't even know what Maria's doing other than they just, it's like, maybe Jules and Maria can get a little bit of an insight of what it's like to have been me the last 6 years. Like, you know, yeah, like I said, I'm a fuck up in a lot of ways. But there's been a lot of times that I didn't do jack shit and I just got, and it's like, what's wrong with these people? Mob mentality at its finest. But yes, no Jenny Crank diets. Let's see what's on the radio before I head back. That's an ad.
Sleep at night.
Go to the non-bumpy street.
Jim FM at 9.5. It's Bobby.
Yeah, cancel Georgie Porci. Cancel Jen Benny. Like, and cancel anyone who blindly wants to support them. I understand they're friends and all of that, but these other people, like the D's coming up there and shit, like, you're all very weird. Like, I'm just letting you know that. Like, I am so glad that for the most part I've been on the outskirts of most of this, and you know, I feel for the few that are getting the heat like I've gotten in the past. And it's weird, you know, regardless if it's sometimes warranted or not, like, the mom mentality in itself is weird. And it's worrisome. And that in itself should be studied by some sort of psychology team or something. And, you know, honestly, like, I think everyone in this community needs to sit down and go to a therapist. I'm going to one this weekend. Mine is more relationship based because I need to figure out how to, that's one thing that I need to work on in myself, is not have toxic relationships, especially shoot into this bullshit as well. You know, hey Paula, what's up? Saw my lunch break, but I'm heading back. And my phone holder finally fell off the fucking, dude, it's so hot. Hold on. it's so hot that my fucking fold holders, like, adhesive just gave out. They need to make some sort of, like, heat-proof phone holders, because this windshield's got to be at least, I mean, it's 97 out there, so it's got to be at least 97, if not hotter. I mean, it's baking. Even when I'm parked, I'm parked under a, I can't even touch my windshield. I tried to take a picture outside of my office. Maybe I will later. Maybe I'll do it on my break from the, like, outside break room, because then you can see a really pretty view. Have a great rest of your afternoon or evening, depending on what time it is. And yeah, we'll talk about it really soon, for sure, because these people aren't going to shut up, and I'm definitely not going to sit here and just, like, no. So we're going to at least have opinions and comments.